It's not always possible to cut off toxic or narcissistic people. This is usually because they might be close members of your family. It could be your partner, your child, even a parent or a sibling. And you know that if you cut them off, the fallout from that is going to ruin any peace that you might achieve by cutting them out. So sometimes with those kind of people, you just have to learn how to manage your relationships. I'm going to give you 6 tips for dealing with people that are toxic, extremely toxic, or narcissistic. Number one is don't tell them anything about yourself. Keep information about your life to yourself, because one thing about these kinds of people is that they will use that information when there is a problem. Number two is keep them at arm's length. Spend as little time as possible with them, especially one-on-one. Number three, keep interactions with them to gatherings, social events. The more people that are around when you're around them, the better. Because if anything breaks out, if there's an argument or conflict, you always want to have witnesses, because toxic and narcissistic people are good at lying and they will twist everything. Number four, be very careful with your yes and your no. This is one of the places or situations where boundaries are so important. Use your yes and no with clarity to create clear boundaries. Don't say yes to any request that could potentially later on be an issue, because the thing is, a lot of these things start as pattern. You say yes to one thing and then there's an expectation that you will say yes to something else. So don't be hasty with your yeses or your nos around these kind of people. Understand that these people rarely change. This is number 5. Narcissistic people, really toxic people, they rarely change. So please stop giving them the benefit of the doubt. Stop giving them a chance, because if they've already hurt you, they will do it again. Lower your expectations around these people, because change rarely occurs. And finally, number 6, if and when, despite your best efforts, there is conflict, they go off, try to regulate your own emotions. Don't worry about them and what they're doing and what they're saying. Silence is your friend. I know it's hard, but if possible, say nothing. Be very, very calm. And where you can, record your conversations. Because later on, when they're going to recount the conversation, there's likely going to be some twisting of the truth. So if you can record the conversation, that is great for you.